Here we go. Here we go. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the channel. Don't forget to hit like and the subscribe button. Tell a friend, tell a friend. Here we have another crazy story, Lil Durk is in most of his songs, most of his songs, he said he's from the trenches. I'm trying to figure out exactly what the trenches are exactly, believe it or not. Because when I think about the trenches, I'm thinking about whatever I'm thinking about. I'm thinking about like you going through like pipes, like sewer pipes, the trenches. I don't know. That's what I'm thinking. I don't know. Keep in mind, I'm not that smart. The only thing I do know, what I got from it, Lil Durk said he's from the trenches, meaning he's from poverty. Imagine that. Imagine saying you're from poverty, but in reality, you're from luxury. What I mean by that, Lil Durk, he had the luxury. He had the luxury of growing up with an indoor bathroom. He had the luxury of growing up with an indoor kitchen. I'll never forget a day I took a trip overseas. I went to go, be around some people who I knew. But to make a long story short, trenches. I don't want to get too much into it, but what's the real trenches? So when I took the trip, I wanted to use a bathroom. And to make a long story short, this person said to me, there's no indoor bathroom. There's only outdoor bathroom. And I said, what? He said, yeah. Go over there by the rocks. I give you some, toilet paper. Imagine that. Do your thing. So I'm out here in the wild like an animal. Looked over to the right. I saw a dog doing the same thing. Let's not get into that. Trenches. What is the real trenches? I'm assuming the real trenches is being incarcerated behind the bars, being told what to do, when to do. Imagine that. Imagine somebody coming to me and say, F-Service TV, you know what? You have to wake up at 5 in the morning, 5:30 in the morning. I said, what? 5:30 in the morning? 5:30 in the morning? I just went to sleep at 5:28. You waking me up 2 minutes later? Imagine that. Don't forget, that's what I'll be saying if I was out and free. Don't forget, I was out partying all night. Party. That's one of the luxury you have of not being behind the bars. You get a chance to party all night long until maybe 5:30 in the morning or maybe 5:28 in the morning. Lil Durk can't do that anymore. That's the thing of being a criminal. Trying to prove to everybody you're a tough guy. What ends up happening though is like you just basically increase your chances of not being able to party anymore until 5 o'clock in the morning, 5:30 in the morning. Imagine that. Party. It's impossible to party until 5 o'clock in the morning, 5:30, if you're in jail. Think about it. A whole lot of individuals say, you know what, jail is like, they will compare it to hell on earth. You can't do what you want to do. You can't party until 5:30 in the morning. No. You have to wake up at 5:30 in the morning. Fold your pillows, make your bed, adult baby. The life of living a crime. The life of doing crime. I'll never forget. I go check out my other videos if you don't believe me. One of my first videos. I knew somebody. He was a police officer. And what he said to me blew my mind. Because he was a good friend of mine. So I know he wouldn't lie to me. I know he wouldn't lie to me. He said, you know what? I get these individuals behind the bars. I turn them into babies. They ask me for things. I tell them what to do. Party, party, party. There's no more. So basically, that's the life of criminal. That's what Lil Durk's going through right now. He can't party, party, party anymore. Was it worth it? They said Lil Durk has been accused of unaliving individuals. Believe it or not, they said Lil Durk has been accused of unaliving individuals who are no longer alive. Imagine that. Imagine that. It's one of those things. An eye for an eye. A tooth for a tooth. Revenge, revenge. Was it worth the revenge? I mean, will the revenge bring these individuals back? No. Where Lord Durk, I think, went wrong. You know what he should have done? I'm thinking party, 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 party. Unless you don't want to party anymore. Lord Durk should say, you know what? It's getting crazy around me. Everybody's passing away. King Von went. My brother went. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to kick back and relax. Maybe on a little island. I probably stayed for 2 years. Imagine that. 3 years. Imagine that. 4 years. Imagine that. You know what? I'll be there for 5 years. Kicking back in the hotel. That's it. All-inclusive resort. Lay back low. But no. Lil Durk said, you know what? I'm the voice of the streets. And it's so sad. It's so sad. Being the voice of the streets, just like so many other individuals before Lil Durk, it comes with violence. Violence. And violence comes with penitentiary. And penitentiary comes with doing a whole lot of time behind the bars. Where you start saying, you know what? Free me. Free me. Free me. I've been here long enough. But it's one of those things right there where they say, you know what? I'm going to keep you in here because I will make money from you. Imagine that. Imagine making money from an individual to say, you know what? I know how to commit a crime. I know how to commit a crime. So Lil Durk went from partying, party, till 5:30 in the morning. Till right now, they're knocking on his jail cell. It's a bang. It's time to get up. It's time to get up. Yeah. It's 5 o'clock in the morning. What do you want for breakfast? What do you want for lunch? What do you want for dinner? Imagine that. Unfortunately, that's the life of a tough guy. That's the life of a criminal. That's the life of a gangster. Being placed in a position where to be told what to do. Don't forget, check out my past videos. Adult babies. I have to admit, it was very sad what happened to King Von and D-Thing, Lil Durk's friend and his brother. But it's one of those things, though. Payback. It could be a good thing, but most of the time, it could be a bad thing. The reason I say that, because you want to avenge something for a person who's no longer here. I'm just talking. Imagine that. So next time, hopefully moving forward, individuals will make better decisions. Sometimes you have to take the good with the bad, the love with the loss, the unfortunate with the unfortunate. Little Durk right now is kicking but relaxing behind his jail cell. So you know what? Why did I do that? Nothing I did could have brought King Von back. Nothing I did could have brought my brother D thing back. The only thing I did was place myself in a jail cell right now. I mean, is that better than party, 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 party? I don't know. The only thing I do know, criminals make bad decisions. And so unfortunately, there's a place for them when they make that bad decision. It's called jail. They said jail is rough. I heard someone say, you know what? Jail's the roughest place before death. Imagine that. I don't know a lot. The only thing I do know is crime don't pay. But I see them do it. I see them do it though. Unbelievable.